Hello everyone, welcome back to another Dragon Ball episode talk. So, in this episode, Goku tries the after image technique, however, Korin does the same, so, yeah, that kind of fails. So, then afterwards, Goku is hungry. Also, Korin is tired, but Goku's hungry, so, out of hunger, he falls asleep. So, Korin decides to make some food, wake up Goku, and then he has a fish for himself, and he gives Goku a bean, and apparently it's a senzu bean. That thing is supposed to fill you up for 10 days. No, no, I'm sorry, dude, but like, the whole thing about the senzu beans is just like, they eat like 5 of them in a single day. It's just like, what? No. So, yeah, anyway, it fully restores your health and also fills you up for 10 days. That is at least what it's supposed to do. So then afterwards, Korin opens up a closet, puts his dishes inside. Goku gets distracted by it, which caused Korin to grab the Dragon Ball and be like, hey, so, you know you need to pay attention, right? And is this trash? And Goku's like, yeah. And Korin's like, oh, then don't mind if I just throw it away. And Goku's like, wait, no, that's my Dragon Ball. So Korin throws it off the tower. Goku goes all the way down, climbs back up. This time he was way faster at climbing back up, which means that it's working. However, when he gets back, it is now nighttime. Korin is asleep, so Goku tries all sneaky-like to get to the water because the dude's asleep. However, then Goku's like, no, it must be fair. I have to get that fairly, otherwise it does not count. So Goku decides not to do it. So then the next day, Korin is working on some scrolls, and Goku decides to sneak up, but this time Korin's awake, so it works better. But anyway, he tries to sneak up, grab the water, but it doesn't work. And then Korin once again is like, focus on my breathing, okay? Just focus. Meanwhile, Tao is thinking in his mind about how did the boy survive? He can't have survived. It was a direct hit. And then he's like, of course, the Dragon Ball that I missed. That has to be what blocked the shot. It's the only thing that could be powerful enough in order to be able to block it. So it must have been that one. Lucky boy. But I hope the boy is going to be happy today because of the fact that he's got, well, he doesn't have long to live, let's just say that. So then Korin and Goku continue their training, and Korin is actually, even though he's not saying this to Goku, he is tired, and he's very impressed with Goku because of the fact of how fast Goku has made Korin tired. So then at night, Goku's thirsty and he wants to drink something. However, in the water, he sees the gang back at Roshi's place, and they're all doing some yoga, and this caused Goku to be like, of course, that's what I have to do. I have to copy the guy. So Goku goes back down to where he wants to sleep, and then he focuses on Korin, and he decides to fully copy Korin. Every move Korin makes is what Goku copies, and that's basically the rest of the night, I guess, which makes me also go, how did he get a lot of sleep? So then the next day, Goku decides to once again give it another attempt at getting the water, and eventually he gets the water and almost falls off, but he's saved by the tail. Gotta love that thing. So then he drinks the water. Turns out it's just normal tap water because of the fact that that is not the point of it all. The point is the training, you know, climbing up the tower, getting the water. That is the point in making you stronger and faster. That's what this has all been about, you know. That's why Korin threw the ball out, you know, like off the tower, because of the fact that, like, Korin knew that that was important, but it's the training that counted. Meanwhile, the tailor, who has now finished the outfit for Tao, wants to be paid some compensation and stuff like that. Tao sees this as an insult and kills the guy. Then afterwards, he grabs his trusty pillar again, and once again goes air pillar back to the land of Korin in order to kill Goku and get the Dragon Ball. Meanwhile, while that is happening, Goku decides, now that he's done, to go back down in order to have a rematch with Tao, because that is what is coming in the next episode. And overall, I very much like this. Look, man, I know everybody loves the fights in Dragon Ball, but what I also very much enjoy is just the training elements, you know? When Goku has to train in order to get stronger, I love seeing that. Back in the day when Roshi, you know, like with like the whole milk delivery and all that stuff, I love that kind of stuff. Yeah, I love doing the, watching that. I didn't love doing that. I will say that. The milk delivery in Dragon Ball Xenoverse, I did not love doing, okay? Let's just get that out of the way immediately. But I did not love doing that. But what I did love was the fact of, like, seeing Goku and Krillin train with Roshi, plowing the fields, not like that because they're busy with your mom, and a bunch of other training stuff. I liked seeing that. I also love the tournaments and the fights, obviously, but the training is also something that I really like. And I love the way that Goku's like, no, I have to copy him, and he starts to copy him in order to fully get into the mind of Korin in order to be able to get that water. Fantastically done. So let me know what you guys thought about this episode in the comment section down below. And with that being said, thank you all so very much for watching it. I do hope you guys have enjoyed, and if you did, please like button, subscribe if you're new, if not already, turn on notifications. Don't forget to check out the Let's Play channel, link in the description and at the end of the video. And I'll see you guys next week for another Dragon Ball episode talk. Bye!